don't have too much time to drink this, but 15 minutes. Look at the state of my hair. Hello. I've just got all of my things down here. I've got my main bag. We've got my bum bag, which I'm about to put on. This is just like my day bag of things. My camera's just gonna be hanging loose because it's an extra weight that I cannot account for. I've got my coat, got my pillow, my trainers of course, and my coffee. Goodbye lovely room, goodbye lovely bed. I'm swapping you for something much less luxurious, and I'm sorry, but I'll be back one day. Cheers, Dad. Okay. Goodbye, house. Right, first stop, the polling station. Of course, as you do before any flight, vote to make your country better when it gets back.
If I could hold you one last time, I would make sure that I try to get it right. If I could keep on one more life, I would hold you through this dark and windy night.
Yeah, my laptop's in there.
You're gone, but not forever.
Love you very much.
You're the sun in all my weather.
I love you.
And you'll always be a friend of the stars above our heads. No, you're not gone for long. 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 If I was drowning, would you try to stop me singing? If I could dance, then I would, but I'm singing. If I had rain, would you make the flowers in my garden grow?
Oh my god, guys, I have finally made it into the United States of America. I was just in the immigration queue for about 2.5 hours. And also, I have just received an email from the airline that I'm flying to Bogota with, saying that my airline has been postponed. I'm not going to be flying in a few hours' time. I'm going to be flying in about 24 hours time. So in the queue for immigration, I've booked myself a last-minute hostel on Miami Beach. So at least it means that I'll get to spend the morning on the beach. So anyway, now I've got to make my way from the airport to my accommodation. I'm so hungry and thirsty. I can't even see any like restaurants or anything around. I was expecting there to be like cafes in Arrival, but no, unless I'm looking in the wrong place. Oh, I will go to the bathroom though. Goodness me. What language do they speak in America? Because that does not look English. My Uber driver, he says, hey, llegado. English? I'm having a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. Oh, is he here? Oh, he's here, but he's okay. ¿De dónde eres? Cuba. Yeah. Cuba. My Uber driver's just dropped me off. My hostel's over there. It's just occurred to me, jaywalking is like a thing in America, isn't it? I will probably get penalised if I just try crossing the road. So I'm gonna go to one of the cross lights. So it's only like 7 p.m, not even that, but because one person in the room is sleeping, the lights are off, which makes it a bit difficult. Good morning, guys. It's about 7:30 in the morning, just walking out of my hostel. I'm staying at Rock Hostel, by the way, and it's been all right, although someone had the aircon on freezing last night, and I was just like there in my sheet, like shivering. I don't know if anyone else was. These are the things that I kind of forget that I hate about hostels. But the good thing is I'm jet lagged, and it was very easy for me to get up at like 7 o'clock and just come for a wander where it's still very quiet. My flight's not till 3 p.m. and I check out of the hostel at 11, which is perfect timing. That's when I'm going to head to the airport. So I've got about 3 or 4 hours now just to explore around Miami South Beach, because that is not what I had time to do yesterday whilst the sun was up. And you know what I actually want to do, and something that I've been recommended, is to go to a Cuban cafe for some Cuban coffee. I've heard that Miami is famous for this and it's very good for this. So I'm going to have a little wander around the I think it's the Art Deco district, and then I'm going to go get some coffee.
If I could dive in, if I could, would you catch me? If I could swim a little deeper, would I feel it grab me? If I could take your breath away, would you take mine as we go?
I've actually made it down the majority of the way. So I started up here and I've walked all the way down this green stretch, and now what I'm going to do is walk back along the beach.
I kinda like it when my heartbeat jumps, and I can feel it when your skin comes up, and I can see it's lasting all night long, 'cause this one's for you.
Really didn't think I was going to be waking up on Miami Beach this morning as of 24 hours ago. Thought I was going to be waking up in Colombia, but this is what happens when you travel. Things don't go to plan, but I'm not upset about this right now.
If you could stay one more night, I'd be happy. If I could die real young, would you have me? If I was broken, would you fix me? Scoop my pieces up and glue.
I can confirm this hoodie was absolutely unnecessary. Even at 7 AM here, it is warm. Wow, this is amazing. So random, and I don't even know who's done it, but like the detail in these sand cars. You got the handle on there, you got the windows, and so many. How long must this have taken? Do they always have artwork here? Let me know. I've kind of transcended more into, I think, Miami mid-beach now as opposed to South Beach. I'm actually not too sure. I could still be on South Beach. I was going to stop and have my breakfast, but then the boardwalk just looked really, really nice, so I just carried on going. And it's brought me to these cars, these sand cars. Random. Look how big the menus are. This is a Cuban coffee. It's tiny. I think I'm going to need some sugar. I hope I'm not offending anyone by putting sugar in my Cuban coffee. So here's my Cuban coffee, and then I've got the traditional Cuban breakfast as well, with some Cuban toast. Looks yummy.
If I could turn my first love into something different, if I could turn back the time, I'd fall out of love with a smile. I kinda like it when my heartbeat jumps.
And she's off, lads. Now the attempt is to take public transport to the airport, so we'll see how we go. To get the bus from Miami South Beach to the airport costs $2.25, but you have to have the exact change in cash, which I did not, but I did have a 5, and yeah, basically they can't give you any change, so I just gave a 5 for the journey, which actually is not too bad considering that my Uber in the other direction yesterday cost me like 25 bucks. So it's okay, I'll get over it, but at least I know for next time. Oh my goodness, what a palaver. Not that I'm one to judge, because I don't know how easy it is to put together an airport system, but America's airport system is one of the worst I've ever seen, like on the arrival side and on the departure side. Anyway, I'm through security, and I've got quite a few hours until my flight. I've left quite a lot of time, which is nice. A little update on my bag. So I've had to check it in because basically I'm flying with Avianca, so I get to check in a bag for free, which is really nice. And it was over 10 kgs. Now, the way I got around that on my first flight is that I had this black backpack on my back which had like my heaviest things in, like my laptop and electricals, and my camera as well was like strapped around me, so that wasn't in the bag, so that weight wasn't accounted for. So that's how I kind of, I guess, got away with it, but that did not happen this time. But it's okay because I got to check in my big bag for free, and then I've just brought with me like my main valuables that I don't want to be putting in a checked bag. All right, I can relax a bit now though, because we got a couple of hours, and I'm probably gonna get some food, get a bit of editing done really, and then we will press on to Colombia. Okay, I feel settled. I've got myself a nice little setup. I found this charging port up here. I'm right at my gate. I'm like at the front of my gate. So I've set up my little laptop station. But something that I need to do right now is book an onward ticket from Colombia, even though I'm not going to be taking it. So this is something that I had a feeling that I might have to do, but I wasn't too sure, and so I didn't. But then when I was checking in, the guy was like, no, you really need an onward flight, and we're going to make sure at the gate that you've got one. But he was like, oh, just book one that you could just cancel, book something really cheap. And I was reading my friend Ellie, the Wandering Quinn's blog post the other day about what to do when you need a return ticket, but you only want to have a one-way ticket essentially. And there's a few different options. Either I can book a flight on Expedia, which has a 24-hour cancellation policy, so I might do that, or you can pay like $7 or $8 for like a fake flight ticket, which you are able to show the people on the desk, and then it expires after like 24 hours, and apparently it's completely legal. So I'm going to do one of those options right now, just so I have some proof of an onward flight before getting on this plane, and I can show that to Colombia immigration when I get to Bogota as well.
I like it when my heartbeat jumps, and I can feel it when your skin comes up, and I can see it's lasting all night long, 'cause this one's for you, 'cause this one's for you, 'cause this one's for you, 'cause this one's.
We have made it to Colombia.
I kinda like it when my heartbeat jumps.
Well, getting through immigration in Colombia was a lot smoother than what it was in Miami. Now I've just got to pick up my luggage, and then I will be making my way to my hostel.
'Cause this one's for you.
I'm just packing all of my stuff up into this one bag. Obviously my one main bag, to keep it as secure as possible when moving through the city of Bogota. Like, I don't want lots of bags on me, I just want my main one and my bum bag, so I'm just making sure that everything is secure. When I go through those doors, I'm officially in Bogota in Colombia, and I've been warned of my safety quite a few times. I met the loveliest man and lady who were sitting either side of me on the plane, who were basically just telling me, oh, like, you know, just make sure you don't show any of your valuables to the public when you're out there. So obviously taking all of this on board. Anyway, I'm going to finish the vlog here. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video, which is going to be on the other side. Bye.
If I was drowning, would you try to stop me singing? If I could dance, then I would, but I'm singing. If I'd rain, would you make the flowers in my garden grow?